Hey guys and gals, Upper Dash Change Place here, and what you're looking at is basically my laptop. And mind you, the screen came like that when I bought this, minus the dust, of course. But that's because it hasn't been used in a while since last semester. Now, some people, well, I won't name, but you know who you are on my freaking on the Skype group that have dissed me numerous times. Mostly because of the content of the stickers that I have. And because I seriously do not like my electronics always being plain. I always like to have something to identify my shit from everybody else's. And this is the bag I use to carry said laptop in, along with the optical drive or the external optical drive. Or would have an internal optical drive, but I swapped that for a secondary hard drive bay. I have a 2 terabyte drive in. So, it's of like a 7200 RPM speed, SATA 3. And they also swapped out the main hard drive for an SSD. That main hard drive is currently what's holding all the games for my Wii U at the moment. Now, here's the thing that really screws with me. Is the double standard here that this seems to be going off of. Where another friend of mine, she has a pink laptop with a bunch of stickers of Sailor Moon. I have a bag with a Sailor Moon theme, as you see here. I carry my laptop in. And the content of my stickers is Frozen, because favorite Disney movie. And Elsa's Best Princess, get over it. On top of, my keyboard, I took some whiteout too and labeled my keys for the key bindings for a few games that I do. Mostly the WSAD keys and the X, C, and B buttons are bottom to nearly top row keys. I decided to put whiteout in label for the few games that I play. They're first-person shooters or so on and so forth. And so I could have similar control setups when I'm doing key bindings, when I have to reinstall or whatever, then I don't have to deal with this. So, and then on the right-hand side with the number pad is basically for finger-based Dance Dance Revolution or Pump It Up via Step Mania. So, yeah. And they like to diss this, but yet they're fine when, I'm a guy. And I'm a huge Frozen and Sailor Moon fan. They're telling me, grow up. Stop watching anime all the time. Where have I heard that shit before? Oh, right. High school. Where people told me, oh, grow up, watch shit like MTV. Never going back to that crap ever again. I mean, yes, I do also watch stuff like The Walking Dead. I think that's like the only live action show I really even watch. That's critically mature. Whoop-de-fucking-do, just because it has a bunch of blood and gore and, sexual themes doesn't really make it mature for me. Okay? Or that much, I need shows with good storylines, good character development, so on and so forth. Anyway, you could put Tokyo Ghoul in that lineup. You could put Bleach in that lineup. You could put Dragon Ball Super in that lineup. Dead Man Wonderland. I can name so many. And actually, technically, there's a lot of things within Sailor Moon that the little kiddies will never understand until they're way older, like my age. And especially if you grew up with the Deke English dub and not the new Viz dub that's going around for Sailor Moon Crystal. So, I don't get this. Why, when a girl likes this kind of stuff, it's okay. Yet when a guy likes the same things, you call him a faggot. You call him a queer. You call him gay. I don't get this shit whatsoever. Same thing with Ranma 1/2. Okay? When there's like, in Sailor Moon's case, most of the male characters, other than Tuxedo Mask, are mostly the villain henchmen. So there are some badass male characters to fall upon. And the Starlights, who, yes, they do transform into girls and into other Sailor Scouts, but that's a whole nother thing, and actually is kind of a good part of the LGBT community on top of the relationship between Uranus and Neptune. They were portrayed as cousins in the Deke dub, which, in all honesty, the way they acted with each other was way more than, like, cousins would ever be. A lot of us kind of figured out the kind of homoerotic tones between them. And even more so when I was much older and watching the series again for the second time in a row. And, I'm into this stuff. I'm into MLP. I'm into Pokemon. In fact, I might be having a date soon. Who knows? Because a girl in my college class was interested in me because of the stuff for the theme of my bag. I was wearing a Pokemon shirt that day. I was just wearing all the geek swag. Deadpool socks, Pokemon t-shirt, MLP keychain, or what was that? Disney themed lanyard with MLP stuff on my keychain. Like all out nerd swag from conventions. And for those who say, yeah, you are. For those who say that showing off your nerd pride and actually, having your character bags and everything, because guess what? I still see a bunch of college kids with freaking TMNT, Spider-Man, SpongeBob, and even Dora the Explorer backpacks. So, and they're like my age. So, you can't really go judging on just me. If you're going to judge me for this shit, blame your whole entire generation, because, let's just say here, just about all the people are Gen Y. So, yeah, suck it. If you think I'm queer, and yes, I am a liberal, when it comes to the issues of same-sex, transgender issues, and feminism, but when it comes to stuff like terrorism, war, financial, amongst other things. That to deal with like the really heavy shit that puts our country in danger. That's what I'm conservative with. But when it comes to social issues and treating everybody with respect that deserves it, you know, it shouldn't matter what they're into. If they're nice to you, be nice back to them. It's as simple as that. Doesn't matter if they're trans man, trans, you know, naturally born man or woman. It doesn't matter. So in my eyes, we're all humans. And we're all equal. So, peace out.